Hi, internet people. Oh my god! Did you watch? I mean, you should have watched AHS Roanoke. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Okay. That episode, so many people died. That was crazy! That was like the most bloodshed in one episode ever. Okay, so, alrighty. All of this stuff is happening. Okay. So the episode starts, it's really kind of odd because it's being filmed from like a camera on the ground and there's a deer and it's in black and white and it was super weird and I was like, what is happening? Agnes kills the entire production crew. So Sydney's assistant, the camera guy, all dead. All dead. Then Agnes like wanders away. Then back at the house, no one knows what's going on. No one knows anyone is dead. They just don't know where Rory is. So they go to like look for Rory and no one knows what's going on. So like some of them go outside, which like, oh my gosh. Okay, so they decide they're going to leave. So Lee, who else leaves? Lee, the people whose names I frequently forget, Lee, Angela Bassett, and Sarah Paulson all go outdoors. And they're like, oh, the blood moon. They see the blood moon because like, Agnes gets into the house and attacks Shelby. Yes. She attacks Shelby and like hits her with the knife and everything is just crazy. Matt is pissed at Shelby and like gives her to Cuba Gooding Jr. and she's like, what? He literally was like, I don't care, I don't love her, whatever. Yeah, not cool. There's just so much stuff happening. They see Shelby get attacked and then they think that Sydney's gonna call paramedics. Nothing happens, so they leave to go get Sydney help, or not Sydney, Shelby help. When they leave, Lee is like, I have a gun, which is not ideal. I mean, it could help, I don't know. She has a gun, Agnes is still going crazy. Yeah. So they go outside, and then they're like, oh, the blood moon is outside. I jumped a little bit. Then they finally find Sydney, because they get to the trailer that's like hiding away. And they're like, oh god, is he dead? His insides are literally outside of his body. He's totally dead. All the dead. Completely dead. And then like, oh god, help, ah! And they like run farther into the woods, because I don't know, they're gonna try and go to town? Lee wants to get to town, which is 5 miles away. Then Angela Bassett and Sarah Paulson want to get back to the house, which is not safe. They were in the television show, right? They know that being in the house does not help you at all. But yeah, they want to go back to the house. All of a sudden there's like blood dripping down and it's dripping on Sarah Paulson, and they're like, what? You're bleeding, are you okay? No, she's not bleeding. Rory's bleeding on top of her. Oh, he's in a tree. Delightful. There are also people with torches. Like, torches. Nighttime torches. Yeah. No. And then all of a sudden, they get attacked by the cannibals who have the taser. Yeah. Back at the house, Matt is asleep, and so is Shelby, but not Cuba Gooding Jr. I know this is probably confusing that I can't remember everybody's character names, but I'm sorry. I just can't. But Matt like is in a trance and sleepwalks downstairs, and I'm like, really? Sleepwalking? Nothing ever good, nothing good ever happens in AHS if you suddenly develop a sleepwalking problem. You like wander around, you do crazy things. He gets downstairs and says like, he missed them, or he's like, here for them, I love you, or I was waiting for you, something along those lines. And then all of a sudden like, wham, on the ground, and you're like, oh my god, is he being eaten? It's like crappy, weird surveillance camera footage. Yeah. So he's like, all of a sudden on the ground, and you're like, is he dead? What is happening? Yeah, no, Cuba Gooding Jr. goes and gets Shelby and is like, we have to go get Matt, and they go down to the basement, and Matt is totally having sex with creepy witch lady, who still sort of looks like Lady Gaga, but I don't know, we didn't get like a super close-up on the face. All the other ghosts are not being played by the actors who played them in the reenactments. We already knew this, but I just was like, maybe, I don't know. And then he says, I only came back because I'm in love with her, not Shelby. He's in love with the witch, which makes sense. She has magic powers. Shelby hits him in the head with, I don't know what it was. She hit him in the head with a blunt object. I wasn't really paying attention to what it was exactly. She's totally hitting him in the head multiple times. She literally beats his head into a pulp, and then Cuba Gooding Jr. like takes her upstairs away from the carnage. Yeah, it doesn't really work. Oh, and I did not mention this. Before the whole like cannibal kidnap thing, Lee, Angela Bassett, and Sarah Paulson were in the tunnels Yeah, and someone appeared and they thought it might be Rory, and they shot the thing in the tunnel, did not die. So, the mott that Rory played is apparently down in the tunnel still, chilling out. I'm really, really hoping it's Finn Whitrock. Just a hope. Anyway, that was a flashback because I totally forgot to mention that before. Yeah, so Matt and Shelby are in the house. Kathy Bates, whose character's name is Agnes. See, I can remember that. Yanks the bullet because she gets shot because she tries to attack the crew that went outside. She pulls the bullet out by herself, still being crazy. She like heads back to the house and is threatening Cuba Gooding Jr. and Shelby, and Shelby's like, what? They like don't know what to do. Cuba Gooding Jr. is telling Shelby to give herself over to the cops because cops have shown up. Like, no one has shown up at all. Shelby has a massive wound. Like, her arm is like, I'm actually surprised she could hit Matt at all because the whole like giant wound to the arm that's being held together with like crappy bandages. I'm assuming, I don't even know what they're made out of. I feel like there are no first aid kits. But whatever, I don't know. Rage does crazy things. But like, Kathy Bates / Agnes is outside yelling and like talking like the butcher, and we see like torchlights in the distance. Yeah, there are people with torches still. Back at Cannibal Land, Lee is tied to a chair and they're like rubbing peanut oil on her leg, and it's very much like rub the lotion in the skin or else it gets the hose again, just over and over. It's peanut oil because apparently you put peanut oil in meat when you're a cannibal. I don't know why it's peanut oil. I don't know. They like are messing with Lee. They're gonna like cut parts of Lee off. They do cut Lee. And then back out of this like meat curing room, Angela Bassett and Sarah Paulson are tied up and they're like crying and freaking out because they're being filmed by the cannibal guy, and then they bring out a plate of food and they're like, eat, and they're like, where's Lee? And they're like, ah, she's chewy but ha ha ha. Yeah, they have the two of them eat part of Lee. It's like super chopped up. Very tiny. And Lee is not dead because she's in the promo for next week, so it's like a tiny bit of Lee. Yes, little Lee, just a little bit of Lee. Agnes is still freaking out outside of the house. Then the torch people show up and she's like rejoicing. The torch people are there and she's like, it's my land, all butcher talk, blah 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 blah. Then she turns around and oh god, actual butcher, like creepy, undead, dead woman of, she looks super freaking creepy. And then, because you know, ghosts don't like real people, she totally, wham, cleaver to the brain. Yeah. So Agnes is dead. Yeah, Agnes is dead. A lot of people dying. There's Agnes, Matt, Sydney, his assistant, the camera guy. That's 5. Lee is super wounded. At least she's conscious, but she's had her leg cut apart. I don't know how much damage has been done. Shelby has a massive wound to her shoulder. So, I mean, there are 5 dead people and a lot of injuries happening. And then the promo for next week made me laugh really hard because Lee's like, how'd you know about the show? And the guy's like, this is America. We get TV. And I just like, I'm in my brain, I all of a sudden imagine the cannibals like sitting and watching the show. They're like, we're on this episode. And they just like, I'm sorry about that accent. I don't know what that was. But they're just like eating like people jerky and like staring at the screen like, that's the image I got in my head, which is creepy and weird, but made me laugh. Yeah, I don't know. There are so many people dying and we know only one person survives. So I'm like, who? Is it Shelby? Is Shelby final girl? Like, is Shelby gonna final girl? I feel like it has to be someone who's already injured and been at the house. So my bets are on Lee or Shelby. One or the other. I could be completely wrong, but those are my guesses as of right now. Yeah, I don't know. There are so many people dying all the time. All the time. It's crazy. I don't even know what's gonna happen next week. There's more Blood Moon. I can't. Okay. So, there you go. Let me know what you're thinking about AHS in the comments below, or over on Twitter. I'm at Kleffnotes. You can find me on my blog, kleffnotes.wordpress.com. I write for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com, or on their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP. And I post recipes on the iZombie Sport Group site, iZombieSportGroup.com. Ooh, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of me, please subscribe to my channel. Bye, Internet people.